Hey guys, welcome to day 19 of Nailmas. Believe it or not, we're getting so close to the end and I'm not sure how I feel about it. But today I'm going to be showing you how to create this really fun holly look that I did in collaboration with Polish Lifting. So let's take a look. So first up, you want to start with a minty kind of base. For this, I am using Cupcake Polish's Sea Colored Glasses, which was a vault polish that came out around Black Friday. It is no longer available, but maybe you guys have something similar. This is just a holographic minty polish that is amazing. Now, once that is dry, it is time to go in with some black acrylic paint. For this, we want our lines really fine, so I'm not putting much paint on the brush. I'm really just dipping it in the black paint, and then I am getting as much off as I can so I can get these really fine lines. So as you can see here, I started with like the branches of the holly, or I'm not really sure, you'd almost call it like a stem because it's not really a branch, but you guys know what I mean. So, and after that, then I'm going to go ahead and start putting the holly leaves on, which is kind of hard to explain, but hopefully you guys can see how I'm doing it by kind of making like parentheses on the side. That was the best way I found to do it, and starting from the bottom also made it easier than starting from the top for whatever reason. But I did try it a few different ways, and this was the way that I found the easiest to follow. Also, if your lines get a little bit thick in this part, don't worry about it, because this whole way of doing it is kind of like making your own coloring book on your nails. So basically right now you're making your shapes, but then you're going to color them in with acrylic paint later, and that is why I say you don't have to worry about the thickness of like the holly part, because if you got your black too thick, you can go over it with your green paint. Now, while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and put in the spots where I'm going to want my berries. Now, you don't have to do this in this order. I just found that it worked, and it allowed me to fill in any negative space. You could wait and do your holly berries very last if you wanted to, but like I said, I did it at this point. And also, something to keep in mind with this design is that what I'm showing you on camera, I'm not putting as many on my nails as I did in my photos, and that is mainly because of this type of angle that I have to film from to do this design. Doesn't work the same as if I were doing it without a camera involved, so that is why this like version of it varies a little bit from my picture, but obviously it can easily be done in your own way without a camera in the way, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it did. Hopefully that wasn't like super confusing. But now we are to the point of the coloring book method. Basically, we are now just going to go in and fill in our leaves and our berries. For this, I decided to go with kind of a mossy green rather than a bright like Christmas tree green or light green. I felt like the mossy just kind of kept it to a mellow tone, and I really liked that for this design. So you guys can do whatever you want. This is just what I really liked. You might want to change like the intensity of your colors based upon the intensity of the background color, and I guess that's probably one of the reasons I went with the mossy version of a green, because of the calmer minty green versus like something super bright. Now, after the leaves are all filled in, I'm going to go ahead and add in the little berries. And again, if my black little lines were too thick, this is the part where I get to kind of just cover them up and just get the whole nice outlining into the same thickness by putting in the red however thick or thin I want it. Now that that is all done, it is time to go in and add the details of the leaves. So now I'm doing the same thing with the black that I did earlier, meaning dipping it in, getting a lot of the paint off the brush, and then detailing the leaves, because I don't want to get too thick of a line here. I want super fine little lines, and that is what I have done here. I'm just putting them in the leaves, and I'm not going to worry about adding any more details to the berries. However, if I had gone over on any part of the berry, this would be the point where I would kind of go and clean that up with the black line. But for this, I was all good, and then I got to put on my top coat whenever I was done. You could do this matte or shiny. For pictures, I did it matte because it felt like it showed better, but personally, I would have loved it shiny to wear like out all day, because I absolutely loved this design. And I actually had people ask me if they were stickers when I was at Trader Joe's, which was kind of interesting. But it was such a fun manicure. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it come together, and the more kind of chit-chatty how to do it version of this. I just felt like this type of design needed that type of explanation behind it. And my videos have been a little bit late recently because of being like having a cold in like the busiest time of the year, which I need it to go away. But anyway, that is it for day 19. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I am now off to film day 20. I still can't believe we're already that far along. It's madness and craziness and I have so much to do, but it's all fun. So I'm gonna go and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.